David Taylor.
The PM's Antipodean away days are surely unconnected with my appearance at question 1, but in his absence... But in his absence, the row about links between private philanthropy and political preference rumbles on, a major problem to all parties since Lloyd George through to Azul Nadir and up to the present day. Can the Deputy Prime Minister tell me when we plan to deliver on our manifesto, page 110, in major reform of the Lords and cleaning up party finance, which, as his predecessor, the noble Lord Hattersley, said in Monday's Guardian, appears to be a choice between state funding and millionaires' handouts?
I'm delighted to have my honourable friend giving me the full support on a manifesto. It's not necessarily always guaranteed. But this is an issue which many feel very strongly about. I want to make clear our manifesto pledged that the absurdity in the 21st century that hereditary peers still have a major role in making the laws of our country. Let me be clear to the House what that manifesto said. It said we wanted to get rid of the remaining 100 hereditary peers, and we wanted to change the rules that affect the orders of the House of Lords that prevent the will of this House being carried out as on ID cards. That's what we intend to change. That's the manifesto commitment, and we will carry it out.
Mr. William Hague.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, what representations did the Deputy Prime Minister make to the Chancellor to continue the £200 to help pensioners with council tax?
I'm delighted to see the Right Honourable Member back on the front bench in a leadership role. It does seem that the Tories have been going through leaders so fast they've started at the beginning again. They're now so green they're even recycling their leaders. And of course, us Rotherham lads must stick together, mustn't we? But anyway, as the point made by the Right Honourable Member is that the £200, yes, we did have discussion with the Chancellor. Yes, we did discuss about the heating money that's given of £200. No, it was a commitment to give it in 1 year as we did, and all that we have given to the pensioners are very, very considerable. And if you consider the record of what we've done for pensioners in this country against what he did in government, then I'm quite proud to stand against that record.
Order. This shouting must stop. Mr. William Hague.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, the Deputy Prime Minister should be more sympathetic to elderly council taxpayers. He's over 65 and he didn't pay council tax for years himself. This week's figures show council tax has now risen by 84% since the government came to office. A typical pensioner couple will have to pay £254 more in council tax next year than this. What was so special about election year that pensioners needed £200 help with their council tax just for that 1 year?
It is the overall policy of this government to actually consider the pensioner payments and the other matters that we give to them, and to consider in the round. That, I think, is what we have done. That is what we continue to do. And as for the argument about the payment of the council tax, let me tell him, and he must know it again in the comparison between our government and his government, that we gave in the response 39% increase in real terms in council tax compared to the last 5 years of which he had some influence, where there was an actual reduction of 7% in real terms of contribution to the councils for their council tax.
I think there was so little English in that answer, President Chirac would have been happy with it. The fact is that Age Concern said the Chancellor's decision beggars belief. Help the Aged described the payment as a pre-election bribe and said it exposed a shameful level of political expediency. When the government thinks pensioners need £200 to help with council tax only when an election is due, does the Deputy Prime Minister understand why people are so cynical about politics?
I think cynical about politics came more about 18 years of a Tory government than ever came out on this. And And, you know, I just say to the honourable member, I may get the grammar wrong, that's true, and I'll have to take the blame for that. That was my education, I'm responsible for it. But, you know, I'd sooner get perhaps the words wrong than getting my judgment wrong. After all, he was the leader who slammed the England independence. He was the leader who claimed that the minimum wage was the height of irresponsibility and would cause unemployment. And he was the leader who said that Lord Archer was a man of integrity. Now, if there's a choice between getting my words wrong or getting the judgment wrong, I'd sooner have my problem, not his. And can I just say to the honourable member, since he mentioned President Chirac, has he still said that he believes that those who describe the French as cheese-eating surrender monkeys, does he believe that? Because if he does, it makes him look me a master of diplomacy.
Natasha